My fellow Palestinian, Yusuf Muhammad Kandil. His father was about 30 years old when the actual massacre happened. His father, Muhammad Kandil, luckily was saved, but amazingly, on 29th of October 1983, the same day of 29th of October 1948, he left us and departed us in the same day. So today, Yusuf, his son, is with us here today. He will address you, but before that, I wanted to read to you a letter written by a soldier called Kaplan regarding the massacre. He's wrote it in AlDawaymeh newspaper just 10 days after the massacre, addressing it to the Israeli military. What he's saying to His Excellency of Eliezer Bari Shalom. I read today the editorial of AlDawaymeh in which we discussed the issue of our army, which occupies or controlling everything but its instinct. An eyewitness told me, a soldier who participated in AlDawaymeh one day after its occupation, this soldier from our group, educated and reliable and 100% trustworthy. I opened his heart to him because of his psychological need. His collapse and the gloom of the horror recognized the level of barbarism that our men, educated and cultured, can reach. Open his heart to me because there are not many hearts willing to listen. There was no battle or resistance and no Egyptians. The first occupiers killed between 80 to 100 Arab women and children, killed the children as they smash and crush their skulls with sticks. There was no house without dead. The second wave was division of army to which the soldier who gave his testimony belonged. In the town, Arabs and Arab women remained in the houses and closed behind them without giving them food or drink. Then the men came to detonate the houses. One of the commanders ordered the housekeeper to bring 2 Arab women to the specific house he plans to blow up on them. An explosive man refused to do so and said he was ready to act as ordered by his commander. Then his commander ordered the introduction of the 2 old women and the crime was committed. Another soldier boasted that he raped an Arab woman and then shot her. An Arab woman with a child whose day was in her lap filled her with cleaning the yard where the soldier ate. On 2 days, she worked for them and in the later day shot her and her child. The soldier speaks that his commander are on the creation and culture and are regarded as acceptable young people in society, turned into assassins. Not in the storm of war and anger, but systematically to expel and kill. The less Arabs remain, the better. This principle in the explosion and horrific operation that no one has opposed is not in the field leadership and not in the senior leadership. I myself was in the front 2 weeks and heard the stories of boasting from the soldiers how they are characteristically by hunting operations and injury. An Arab injury without any reason and in all circumstances was a respectable task and was a competition to win. My commander told me that there was an unwritten order not to take prisoners, and the interpretation of prisoners was given to each soldier and commander. A prisoner can be an Arab or an Arab and an Arab child. This was not only in the windows of exhibitions such as in Majd al-Nasser. I write this for you to know about liberation and the real party, and they do something effective, at least not to be dragged into the false diplomacy that covers blood and murder. Also, there is possibility that an enemy should also remain silent in the newspaper. You sincerely, Kabla. So 69 years after that, more than that now, we're standing here in front of this flag here and surrounded by you good people, just to remind the humanity that we are as Palestinians, we are not going to forget until a such day Yusuf and his descendants going to have a peaceful life where they do belong. Peace can't be without justice, and really we thank you very much to stand for the basic concept of justice for us as Palestinians, to have our self-determination, right of freedom and right of return. Thank you again for coming here.
It's difficult for me to say.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
I'm thanking you on behalf of my parents, my uncles, all the survivors of that massacre. It happened on a Friday, the 29th of October, when in my village, we are a little bit more religious than probably the average villages. People fled to the mosque and they attacked them in the mosque. They killed over 100 people in the mosque. And what the atrocities my brother here just read to you was hidden. And there was a trial to hide the facts till 1948. Only the AlDawaymeh people were talking about it. And they were not able to say a lot of things about it because shame. You know, rape is not an easy thing to talk about. Shame that they couldn't defend themselves. Till 1984, an Israeli journalist wrote something about it. And he said they killed 100 people, so the actual number from the village of AlDawaymeh is 570 people. And that equates to 17% of the population of the village. So imagine how big. And there's around 200 from other villages because we are at the outskirts of what they call the Green Line. AlDawaymeh is the very end. So they occupied it after the Armistice Day in 48. So that massacre, and once again I have to say we're thanking you that thousands of my people remember. I knew about this stone only a few weeks ago, first time I met Hassan. And we were talking as Palestinian, where are you from? I said from AlDawaymeh. So he said to me, do you know we have this? No, I didn't know. And I thank you very much for everything. And I hope next year I'll be with you. Let's hope to be bigger and we never forget. Thank you.
Just to say that this event will be advertised on the social media and we are in touch with the actual people from AlDawaymeh all around the world, so they will know what's happened today here. So hopefully this will give them some sort of hope, boost their belief that justice one day it will happen. Thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.